then I'll get into like the players and all that. But last year we had Charles Kelly, who is a really experienced college coach with Alabama, I think. Uh, Anyways, he was out here, and I think the defense that he was wanting to run and trying to implement didn't always fit exactly what we had talent wise here. And it was nice to see. Not only did we go get like a lot of great like upperclassmen transfers, guys that like have proven it, and you've seen the improved defense because of that. But also, I think we brought in like a really bright mind at defensive coordinator in Robert Livingston. This was a guy that was at William and Mary, who comes, that's a ton of really good football coaches have come out of that school. He was an assistant scout for the Bengals for 12 years, and he was retained by multiple regimes in the NFL, which just is not very common. Good coaches get fired all the time, and the fact that he could be a secondary coach in multiple regimes, multiple head coaches, GMs, all that, I think really spoke to how bright of a mind and competent he is. And so with him being called to be defensive coordinator over here, a lot of people were criticizing it and then saying Coach Prime couldn't find anybody that won the job, so he just gave it to this guy who's never called plays. But I didn't see it that way. I saw, man, like you've had some really good secondary players come out of Cincinnati, like Jesse Bates and all of that over the last handful of years. So I thought, man, this guy is more than qualified to be a defensive coordinator of a 4-8 football team. And let's see what he can do. And I think that he's done a great job of simplifying things. There are other X's and O's guys that can probably talk more so about the nuances of this Colorado defense than I can. But like, they simplify it. You don't see as many communication breakdowns as you saw last year, which I think is very crucial. Now we still do have them every now and then, which is what you've alluded to, but really what you're going to see is a lot of cover one man. We're going to have our linebackers be there in the box. They're both over 6 feet, 230 plus pound dudes that are just about that business. They're just about that business of helping stop the run, baby. They're badass. We get I think like they're like the heart of this defense. They're awesome, man. Nikai Hill-Green, number 41, and Levante Bentley, number 20, who's back for like his 6th or 7th year of college football. It's awesome to see him being good. But we got guys who can cover. Not only Travis Hunter, but we brought in another 6-foot plus corner that can cover one-on-one. Preston.
But you got some edge rushers that get after the quarterback. They're nasty. They got attitude. Talk about this D-line a little bit, because we've got an experienced offensive line that's been really pushing people around. I want to see what they can do against this Colorado team.
Yeah, this is going to be a really great matchup, man, because I think KSU's got a better line than UCF. And I think one thing that's really great is that over the last 3 weeks, I felt like CU's gotten better every single week. So this is a great challenge to continue to do that. But we got one guy returning on the starting defensive line or main rotation that we saw last year, number 99, Shane Cokes. He didn't have that great of a year last year. I mean, he's kind of shit on by the fan base and all that. But that's because he was the only dude that in that interior that was doing something. We had Amari McNeil kind of come along later in the year, number 88, and he's still mainly in the rotation. He has played very well. But Chidozie Nwankwo, number 97, he's a little undersized, but he's very powerful, and he's very quick. He's very quick as well. Wrestler, yes, wrestling background. And he has been fantastic. He's been out since Nebraska with an injury, but he came back against UCF, and I think he was a huge factor in helping us, shut down that really good rushing attack. So those are the guys you'll kind of see from the interior. They're not, they don't generate huge like sack numbers from the interior or anything